Yes, sir. Back at it, conspiracy. Today we got some Tik Tok conspiracy theories that will make you reevaluate your reality we live in. Before we get into it, spam that like button so we can run the numbers up on this algorithm. And if you haven't already, hit that sub button and join the family. Let's get into it.
They're not balloons.
They're just staying right there.
Are there spinning stars? That house been on the bubble.
Oh, there's more over there now.
Yeah,
They're everywhere now.
yeah, going all around.
That's
That's
but it has no wings.
That's bubble. That's all those blue.
That's not no balloon. That looks like one, though,
UFO, dude. This is crazy. It's sitting here spinning. Port Orange, Florida. Daytona Beach, Florida.
Holy shit, that's fucking crazy. Fuck is that thing?
It's an orb ball spinning right
Someone's
above.
behind me.
Seconds, the new draft report on UFOs. The Pentagon's expert warning about a possible mothership coming close to Earth.
I want to talk to you for a second. The Pentagon's UFO chief. This is a Pentagon guy, a UFO chief. The chairman of Harvard's astronomy department as well, both releasing a report on Tuesday where they wrote an artificial interstellar object could potentially be a parent craft that releases many small probes during its close passage to Earth. You've got the Pentagon talking about the idea of a mothership going above us and sending probes down. It's interesting. Jeremy,
Now that's definitely not a balloon.
UFOs are getting shot down left and right. That's a missile which hits the UFO, and the UFO has burst into flames. If you look closely, you could kind of see the shape of the UFO. And if you close your eyes, you see absolutely nothing. So it's best to keep them open. But don't forget to blink.
In America, we begin with a Fox News alert. The FAA reopened a portion of airspace in Montana that was suddenly closed earlier this evening to support Department of Defense activities. This comes just hours after we learned that the U.S. and Canada shot down an unidentified object over Canada's Yukon territory. An American F-22 jet shot down an object, the second such shoot down in 2 days. Joining us now is Lucas Thomason at the White House. Lucas, what can you tell us?
Lawrence, good evening. For the third time in a week, U.S. F-22 Raptors have shot down aircraft over North America. This is unprecedented in U.S. and American history. We know that the aircraft that was shot down over Canada was shot down at 3:41 Eastern Time, 11:41 local. It was shot down 100 miles east of Alaska in the Yukon Territory in Canada. Earlier, Canada's defense minister described what exactly was shot down.
Recovery operations are now underway. and will be supported by the Canadian Armed Forces.
This just happened. A hot air balloon with Chinese written over it made its way from Canada all the way down to the Carolinas. Xi Jinping, aka China's president, he claims, no, that's just weather balloon. And this balloon just happens to hover around a place called Doomsday Base. I don't know why they had this in Montana, but apparently we have a lot of shit there. It made its way out of South Carolina, right outside of Myrtle Beach, and that's when we hit him with the JFK. Do you think it was a weather balloon or a Chinese spy
With
invasion?
them UFOs and balloons, you believe them people telling you it's a UFO? Them people say, hey, it's a UFO up there and it's a balloon. You believe them? Yeah, I don't believe them. I think they lying. Yeah, I think they making up shit. The shit they showing you in the sky, how it fly from here to China, from China to here. The UFO they showing you. Man, listen, Bill Gates already said, nigga, they can open the sky up and make it look like Jesus come back. Nigga, that's a computer screen. I don't believe shit them people. Man, y'all, man, God, man, that's a goddamn computer screen, man. Them people can, man, they can do anything. So I don't believe none of that shit. Yeah, I don't believe it. I think they bullshit. I think they lying like a mother. They lying on China. Yeah, they lying like a motherfucker on China. Man, them people trying to take slavery out the books and erase slavery. So ain't no telling what they'll tell you on the news today. So don't pay that no mind. Get you some money. Wake up every goddamn day. Get you some money. Cause if China is flying shit over here, ain't nothing you can do about it no way. If UFOs is invading this guy, ain't nothing you can do. So wake up every day, nigga, try to have you a good little piece of pussy that don't burn your dick. Get you some goddamn money, have you some money saved up, and nigga try to have you some fun. But don't pay none of that shit no attention. Nigga, they lie, and they lying right now about every goddamn thing they telling you.
This time, we've been living on a giant motherboard. Oh my days. This is a picture of Iran next to a motherboard. It's almost identical. You see, the previous civilizations built structures on ley lines and energy grids. These are the pyramids in Mexico. The layout is almost exactly like a motherboard. Here's a city that's a motherboard. This city is, oh no, that's another motherboard. Here we go, a bird's eye view of a city and a motherboard. Oh my diddy. Here we have Egyptian pyramids and a microprocessor. And this is a Syrian temple in Egypt and a computer chip.
Yo, that is mind blowing. Whoa.
None of those birds are moving. Look at that. They're not fucking moving. Look. What is going on? I'm shaking like crazy. What? No, do you see that, right? Okay, that one moved on top.
Wow.
Looks like he's like frozen midair. Let's keep guys up still a bit. There's the background.
This whole cross on practice area just squawking and Oscar don't know what to do. Seen them? 7 of them just on practice area. It's like they're meditating or something. I haven't told them
So
it.
confused. The one on the right side is occasionally moving. Like they are straight up real birds that just show up in the tree with their arms spread open like that. What's up? Is there nobody? I am so this is how birds sleep. What kind of birds is this? Hawks? Giant hawks?
Bruh. What? Loading that bird.
I don't know if you can see those 2 birds up there. See them? They're literally suspended in midair. They're behind the tree. They're not sitting on any branches. I know it might look like it, but I can see with my own eyes that they're suspended in midair. How is that possible? How can those 2? I don't know what they are. There's a bunch of turkey vultures back here. It could be turkey vultures, but they're suspended in midair. What the hell, dudes?
Mesti dia boleh float macam tu.
That is so bizarre.
Motherfuckers for thinking that there are cameras in the birds, but here I am going through the CIA's declassified documents, and bitch, there are fucking cameras in the birds. So here I am scrolling through, and I see what is that? Bird camera program? All right. What is the literal first sentence? Technical collection team has been formed to demonstrate the operational utility of the avian asset. As a part of this effort, a new bird camera has been designed, which weighs less than the old one, and which uses a 16mm film with motion compensation instead of the 9mm size. So we were doing this like way back in the day in 1976 when we were still using film. And so I continue scrolling down, and they continued this. This was something they updated multiple times and continued to fund. Just in 1976, or from when I can find these documents, they funded almost $1 million into this program. And you're going to sit here and you're going to tell me that they couldn't do similar stuff?
Yeah. That's just crazy, these birds getting caught in the magnetic field like that. Makes you kind of wonder, right? There's birds with cameras in them. They got some kind of microchip board in them or something. Our poles are shifting, so our magnetic field is a little closer to Earth. So the birds that have cameras in them are getting caught in the field, and the ones that don't have cameras in them continue to fly by, staring at the one that's caught in the magnetic field. Something to think about.
LHC is gearing up for its third run, and researchers at CERN are smashing protons together with unprecedented energy in an effort to solve some of the world's greatest mysteries, including the existence of dark matter.
In the movie Stargate, exactly same thing, except the frame is square, not round.
With it looking like water.
Yes, ma'am.
Did anybody tell you what that is in this portal?
Only that it takes you from point A to point B. There are several portals on this planet that I know of, that I've been told of.
And has anybody said when you go from point A to point B, you're leaving this universe and going to another dimension?
I would say some probably do, but the ones that they have experimented on, the point A being per se, HARP. HARP, there's a portal there. That portal takes you from HARP to right outside of Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. And it's not a lingering travel. Once you step through the plane of water, per se, you're there. It's not like the movie Stargate that you see stars coming at you and clouds of space dust. Once you go through that plane of water, you're stepping onto point B.
So what you're describing is that we're using extraterrestrial technology that are portals in which you can move A to B in space-time, and we're using it on the Earth to go from Alaska to Hawaii.
The one that I know of that's been traveled through many times is at the HARP facility.
9-10 feet tall entities, and they told him that they were preparing for an intergalactic war with God, and that they were going to win. What happened was they opened up this portal, they created a rift, and entities began to come through. Not just this Whore of Babylon being birthed, but other entities. The federal government at the highest levels have known that these are not space aliens, that these are entities coming from another dimension.
Science fact. Everything that I present publicly in the books, public speaking, is all drawn from their own scientific journals and white papers. And then I'm able to see what they're doing. Not just extrapolate, but see in the real time what imminency of what they intend to do, which is opening this gateway. And understand that the world of science in terms of particle physics also overlaps into DNA, into biology. Yes. There's a multifaceted, multi-level agenda at play, not just with CERN, but it's proof of concept feeder labs around the world that feed into CERN. So we are talking about changing humans, changing the planet. We're talking about not only bringing in information through a portal, but we're also talking about definitively changing our way of life. This is a threat to our existence, to the creation of mankind.
A threat to our existence, a threat to the creation of mankind. So they're communicating with some kind of entity. You and I would believe that these entities are fallen angels.
And already you can see a much more stable fracture. Okay. Fluctuation there. There we go. If you don't know where that is, I do. Is in Sedona, and it is a well-known vortex phenomenon. There's several of them there, and you are witnessing a...
Whoa. Okay, I hear the frequency being generated.
No way! No way!
I see
It's
something
working.
right there.
It's working. No way.
Do you see that? Whoa, it is working.
Yeah.
Do you guys hear the sound?
Yeah. Whoa, it's getting
Okay.
longer.
So this should open up a portal.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Whoa. No way. No
It's
way.
working.
It's working.
Whoa. Whoa. Do you guys see this?
No way.
Where is that? Oh my god. Wow.
That's amazing.
Where is that, guys? If anybody knows where that is, let me know in the comments right now. I can't even believe this.
No way.
I cannot believe my... And the portal's closing.
No way.
Portal's... And there it goes, just like that.
Gone through plenty of times. This is no big deal to you, but to
Yeah.
me, this is amazing. I can't even fathom.
Light can't really get through. You're not going to feel anything. You're not going to smell anything until the surface is literally breached. The locale on that side will equalize with the locale on this side, and then you're good to go. You can kind of see like a glow happening, but again, you're not going to get anything more than that until you touch it. And once you do touch it and the surface is breached, this portal becomes self-sustained for like 2 hours.
Are you going to go through it?
Taking samples of this water. Unbelievable. It's so warm and fresh here. It's almost like it's just untainted. You can't see it because the clouds are covering it, but there are two suns right off there. One, and there's a lesser sun like right there. Feels like home. I think it's still Earth. It's Earth in a different time, maybe. There it is. Two suns. Crazy. Beautiful.
With that being said, guys, thank you for coming and elevating your mind with me. Let me know what you thought about the TikTok conspiracy theories in the comments below. Until next time, all of y'all, Take care.